What are some common examples of ethnographic research? If you're curious about how researchers study different groups and cultures, you're in the right place. Let's explore some fascinating examples of ethnographic research. Imagine observing a group of children playing in a playground. In this example, a researcher might spend 8 weeks watching a group of 8 elementary school children to understand their habits, personalities, and social dynamics. They would note which toys and playground equipment the children use most, how they interact with each other, and identify any recurring behavior patterns. This kind of study helps researchers understand how children form friendships and social groups. Another example involves observing employees in a corporate office. Here, a researcher might study a group of employees at a business consulting agency to understand the work culture. They would observe how employees interact with clients and with each other, identifying social cliques, teamwork dynamics, and professionalism. To get a more complete picture, the researcher might even participate in social gatherings outside of work to see how office dynamics differ from personal life interactions. In a medical setting, ethnographers might study medical personnel in a high-volume hospital. Over several months, they would observe how staff handle stress, how they interact during downtime, and how different employees manage stressful situations. This passive observation helps avoid disrupting the hospital's normal functions while providing valuable insights into hospital culture. Ethnographers also study Indigenous communities. For instance, an ethnographer might live with an Indigenous village on an island to observe their culture and customs. Using a translator, the researcher would inform the community about their purpose and observe passively to avoid interfering with daily life. They would study prayer rituals, food habits, conflict resolution methods, and recreational activities to understand the community's social dynamics and leadership structures. High school classrooms are another area of study. A researcher might observe the social and cultural dynamics of a high school classroom over a month. They would watch how students interact with the teacher and each other, identify social cliques, and study individual students' habits and motivations. Observations might also extend to lunchtime to see how students interact outside the classroom. Motorcycle riders are another interesting group. An ethnographer might study a group of motorcycle riders for 5 months to understand their social customs. By explaining their interest in motorcycles and wanting to know what it's like to be part of this group, the researcher could take an active approach, participating in common activities and observing social dynamics and frequent hangouts. In the healthcare industry, ethnographers have conducted in-depth studies of patient experiences in emergency departments. By observing and interviewing patients, staff, and families, they uncovered insights into communication breakdowns and inefficiencies in the triage process, leading to more effective interventions. Urban poverty is another area where ethnographic research has been impactful. Researchers living alongside residents in Chicago's public housing projects documented struggles with inadequate housing, limited healthcare access, and systemic barriers to employment. This intimate approach revealed the complex interplay between policy decisions and community outcomes, leading to more targeted interventions. These examples illustrate how ethnographic research can be applied in various settings to gain a rich understanding of human behaviors and cultural dynamics. By immersing themselves in different communities, researchers can uncover hidden patterns and needs that might be missed by traditional research methods.